Hey YouTube, just want to do an update on my system. I've gone from AMD to Intel, so now I'm running an ASUS Maximus Hero 7 motherboard with an i7 4790K processor and 60 gigabytes of RAM. The video card is an ASUS Strix 980 Ti, two 240 gigabyte SSDs, 1 terabyte spinner, and that's about it for your criticals. Fans. Now for my CPU cooling, I got the Corsair H100i GTX all-in-one cooler, and I got 4 fans, 2 on the top, 2 on the bottom, all doing a push-pull configuration, pulling air in from the outside of the case inside. It actually makes a difference, pulling the cool air obviously into the case. You know, maybe make the case a little bit warmer, but I've actually tried to compensate that with I've actually went with 2. I've basically filled up every place I could put a fan. I've put a fan. I believe there's a total of 10 fans in this case. Anyways, so I got 2 fans right here, intaking into the case. 2 fans on the front, 240 millimeter fans actually, and I got 140 millimeter up here intaking, and then just the 140 in the back exhausting. Temperature seemed to be going pretty well for me. That's about it for the little goodies in there. I'll close it up and I'll show you what it looks like on the outside. Alright, there's a look at what it looks like all closed up. I got 2 cold cathode white lights, one on the top of the door, one on the bottom of the door. That's actually where you see these funny cords, because the controller came with it. The cords were a little too small for easy rooting. I gotta change that up later. Anyways, I got that's from the side. Go around to the front here. You got the front bezel. You got the 240 millimeter fans intaking into the case right there. And then we can get this back on here. Maybe not with one hand. There we go. 2 fans over here on the rad and one 140. This one's not spinning. It usually does. I've got these 2 splitted, and the actual fan controller's got them on really low speed right now, so it could just be it's not picking it up. I don't know. Anyways, now for temps. Alright, as far as temps go, just at idle basically, surfing the net. I'm looking at, you know, core values in the 30s. They jump around sometimes. Under load, they'll hit about 60, maybe 70 sometimes. I actually got rid of the old fan controller that's on the external with the NZXT Century 3. And I've actually plugged everything into my motherboard, and I use through AI Suite 3, the Fan Expert 3. It's actually a really great program, and you can set all your different fan graphs and fan controls that way, so you know, you'll just be gaming, it'll automatically go up. It's a pretty sweet little thing. And now the case itself, right now I've got it basically custom 2 running, which means lowest possible power. You know, it's not really spinning. It's pretty quiet. Give you a little example. This is what it's like, just idle. You can also set it so that the fans aren't actually running. I did notice the case actually did warm up after that, but this is on full speed, so it's a little louder. Mainly I think it's these Corsair fans on the bottom here. They actually make quite a bit of noise. Before I had all just Cougars, but I had these kicking around, and when I did the change to do the ones on the bottom, I said screw it. Otherwise, usually it's a little quieter. But typically you don't hear that, and if you do, you're gaming, so you won't really hear the fans over it anyways. When it's just hanging out, this is what it sits at. It's pretty quiet. Anyways, that's my video. Thanks guys for watching. Ciao.